Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna try to handle a few minor pre-winter jobs that I have to do before winter arrives. And one of it is start heating the pond. As many of you guys know, I don't heat the water, but I heat the air that's in the cavern enclosed pond. The water temperature at the moment is 19.1. I modified my gauge too, so it's not sitting in the middle of my screen here. It's more up to the side so I get more view of the pond. Skimmer's doing well, and so are the fish. The water temperature, the air temperature right now is, let's see, it's 12.6 degrees outside. And this morning it went down as low as 7.5 degrees Celsius. The first couple of weeks of October, it can go down to as low as 2 or 3 degrees in the morning. In case you're wondering what all that noise is behind me, my wife is cooking some post-Thanksgiving turkey. It's turkey curry with some Thai curry sauce. So this is how my pond heating works. Warm air from the vents, the furnace, comes into the vent here that's covered in insulation, and it feeds into the cavern of my pond. And it opens here and it warms the air inside. So the first job today is make the final sealing. To make the pond more sealed is I'm gonna put some tuck tape and seal the pond. There you go guys, this side is all sealed. And the side plastic here is all sealed to the ground too. That plastic is buried about 45 inches inside the ground here. So it's really sealed from air and for winter. So the problem with building a pond cover in the Canadian weather is that with a flat structure like this, we can get up to 2 or 3 feet of heavy snow, like in December or January, that there's so much snow that it's so heavy that it could collapse your winter cover. And I've been lucky so far, but this year I've strengthened the pond cover by building a bridge here. If you saw it in my last videos, I built a bridge here during the summer, and I already have a bridge there, and so it's much stronger. I can walk on it and do some pond cover maintenance, and it won't collapse. You can take quite a heavy amount of snow and without me ever worrying that the pond cover will collapse. This side here, where the area without the styrofoam, is just gonna allow light, and I'm gonna keep it this way until the snow comes, and then I'm going to put those plexiglass on top of this, whereas in previous years I put it below the plastic. Until that time, it'll be uncovered. And when it does rain, and we do get really cold rains, on the top here, the rain will drop, and over here it will allow the rain to fall through, but just a small amount of rain from here to here that drops in this little area here, and the rest, if it drops over in this area here, the rain will just slide onto the side. And similar situation here, there's a slope where the rain water can escape. I'll show you guys how I will put on these heavy plexiglass structures on top of here so that it could bear the weight of the heavy snow. Well, there you go, guys. That's how it will look like for the winter. I know it doesn't look very pretty. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty nice that I have this bridge here to walk onto to be able to do this kind of pond maintenance. I believe the pond cover is going to be much stronger this year. So now that the pond is pretty much all sealed, it's time to turn on the heat. So now we're at the basement, and the first thing to do is connect this piece of aluminum vent there into the gap here that connects the furnace into this vent here that leads to the pond. So earlier I said that I don't heat the water. I only heat the air that's inside the cavern. I lied. I do heat the water. The water comes in from the pond. It's pumped into these two pressure filters here. And of course, because the pressure filters are inside the house, it's warmer here. So the water somewhat gets warm and it flows back into the pond. The next thing I have to do in terms of heating the pond water So I do have a trickle-in filter, and it's provided by these pipes here. So what I have to do, see these extra slacks here? I pulled them out during the summertime because the furnace is cooled during the winter because of the air conditioning. Now that it's winter, the furnace is heated, so I'm gonna feed all this. So now the last thing I have to do is connect this tube here that's connected to one of the vents that goes into the master bedroom. I was able to stick a hose in there so that it can pipe warm air into this barrel here. So if you would call it a hose, water hose heating barrel. I'll show it to you. So inside here, the trickle-in hose is looped inside this barrel. So what I have to do is connect it here, so warm air is going to be coming out of that. And it's going to go into here. And it's going to warm the air inside and warm the tube so I can get warmer trickle-in water instead of cold water trickling in. And just to the new subscribers and people that are new to watching my koi channel, my trickle out comes from one of these hoses. I have two, but only one's working at the moment, and that is what's trickled out of the water so the pond doesn't spill out into the backyard neighborhood. It just comes out into the drain here. So now that the pond is heated, we'll see what the effect of that is on the water temperature. Yesterday, in the afternoon, the pond temperature reached 19.6 degrees, and this morning it went down because it was cold. It went down to yesterday it was 19.6, and this morning it was 19 degrees. So if the pond wasn't heated tonight, it might go down to like 18.6 by tomorrow morning. But now that the pond is heated, we'll see if the heating, the very small amount of it at the moment, we'll see if that 19-degree temperature holds up until the morning. It's going to go down to about 7 degrees again tonight, so we'll see how it goes in the morning. I seem to have woken the koi up. They were sleeping earlier, but now I'm pouncing around the living room They detected my movement and the light, and now they're up. Anyways, go back to sleep, you guys. So it's the next morning. The temperature outside is 8 degrees. The pond water temperature is 18.7, and it only went down by 0.3 degrees last night, which is good now that the pond is heated. And we'll go ahead and feed them. There you go, they're happy. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.